question marks surrounding our all-pro center, Frank Ragnow, and his health moving forward. Nonetheless, it seems like they're probably going to address that interior offensive line, whether that's center, whether that's guard, or a hybrid player. I've seen a couple guys, or I've seen some clips of some big boys standing out. Has anybody stood out to you from what you saw at the Senior Bowl on the offensive side of the line?
There was a lot of guys on the offensive line that really stood out. Christian Haynes out of UConn and Jackson Powers Johnson out of Oregon were probably the two that stood out the most. Haynes from UConn, I went down there. I had watched Peyton Wilson, the linebacker from NC State, and I was watching him versus UConn. I was like, who is this guard? And then I realized that he was going to be down at the Senior Bowl. He really, really looked good. And for one-on-ones, which are built against the offensive line, he really handled almost every single rep. You know, he had good, strong hands, good, powerful base, and was just able to control blocks. And then Jackson Powers Johnson at the center spot, you saw him bring the aggression that he brings, his ability to recover on blocks when he, could lose initially. And there's some underrated guys, too, like Layden Robinson out of Texas A&M. Strong guy. If there was anyone who could hang with the strength of Devondre Sweat a little bit, it was Layden Robinson. There's Puny out of Kansas, who was, a tackle convert, and then a couple other guys, that maybe slide in, like Christian Jones out of Texas, even though I think he lives at tackle. I think a guy who would fit in great with Detroit is Tylee Suaga out of Oregon State, who is a tackle, but I could see moving into guard like Elijah Vera Tucker did a couple years ago out of USC. So to me, the offensive line talent was really solid, which was exciting because a lot of the top guys dropped out, like Graham Barton and Cooper Beebe.